So the overriding question in this part of planet football is will they or won't they? And there's a football game amongst it all, an apparent detail in the broad brush of expectation and bravado. The champions-elect already have one hand firmly on the trophy. A win here will guarantee them the ultimate photo opportunity. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So what must be going through the play? He's had a shot! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? Well, there's your superstar!
How does he keep coming up with these? You just can't keep him down, can you?
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. And he's quick to get it clear again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spread out to the left. Milan leading here by the only goal. Distributed tidily.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. So, what can they make of this? Pirlo. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Rivaldo. Cafu. Turns and goes back. And he's gone backward here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great defending, strong and determined. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Rivaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can he get away here? Rivaldo. Pirlo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Backward it goes. Rivaldo. Hits one! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he skips past his man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice control. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved. Oh, what a pass!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rivaldo. Oh, good ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. Nedved. And here's Pirlo. And now the breakaway. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nedved. Cafu. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Headed upfield, showing great feet there. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Seedorf. And it's Pirlo. Now that looks a decent ball. And Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Thuram. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Cruyff. And here's Ronaldinho. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Here's Nedved. Seedorf. And here's Cruyff. He's beaten the last man. He's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Spread neatly. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Wriggles his way through. Real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Just 5 minutes left. It's Cruyff. Nedved does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, can he get onto this? Cruyff. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that will be the final act. And so, the crowning moment. The handing over of a trophy which reflects a truly wonderful season. Every one of them has played his part. And together, they are... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter.
Has a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Cafu becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's he's got the shot away! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Akpro. Now it's Cruyff. It's a good ball out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Keita. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Can he get it through? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Akpro. And here's Keita. There could be trouble here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Seedorf. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Well, the defense... Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. And it's Keita. He's had a hit! He's a sharp little ball here. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 24esimo minuto numero 18.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo. And it's Rivaldo. Cafu. Oh, played right into his path. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nedved. Pirlo. Nedved. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Keita. It's Keita! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
They've played it short. Decent hit! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? No, it's Nedved. And the finish! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's played him through. Now it's Cruyff, face to face with great hits. Brought out the best in the keeper.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Milan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Milan dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Now it's Keita. Cafu proves too strong. Pirlo. Milan are looking to break at pace. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He has found the way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, what can they make of this? Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first? Has another go! A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
And here's Keita. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rivaldo. Nedved. Cafu is charging up on the overlap. Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Nedved. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo. And here's Rivaldo. Cruyff. Actro.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. Pirlo. Now it's Cruyff. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 84, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 47, il numero 20, il numero
No,
33.
got right underneath it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Still no way through. The defense. Cruyff!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. Cafu calmly anticipates.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Cruyff. Actro Keita. Oh, good spread. That's the throw. Cruyff. And it's Nedved. It's Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. Nedved. And it's Seedorf. Passes short and sharp. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Rivaldo. Seedorf. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And time is up. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Paz. And it's Seedorf. Nedved. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. Milan looking to pass their way through. Paz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Maldini. Pirlo. Always onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. First quarter of an hour gone.
I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Cafu. Pirlo. Now Seedorf. Cruyff. Nedved. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And he's gone looking for safety. Paz. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Seedorf. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Cafu. And it's Seedorf. And the shot's on here. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Per il Milan, ha segnato al 30° minuto, numero 9.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Paz. Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, no joy this time.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. And here's Cruyff. Pirlo. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's definitely not his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself...
And Cruyff sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Oh, good take in a good area. Cafu. Seedorf. It's Cruyff. Seedorf.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cacare. Paz gets into some space. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pirlo.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Cafu.
80.953
Just
spettatori.
about up to the hour now. And it's Pirlo. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cruyff. Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. Cacare. Pirlo. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. That's a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Seedorf. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passes short and sharp. Rivaldo. He's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cacare. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a goal kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Cafu. Shifted upfield. It's Pirlo. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. 75 minutes played. And here's Nedved. Pinches it off him.
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pirlo. No, that's been intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Rivaldo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. What a throw in. And it's Rivaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's managed to gift it back. Icone.
Il quarto
Sergio
uomo
Roberto.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you. Believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting to leave disappointed.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great work on the overlap. Header! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Milan with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Rivaldo could move up a gear here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art. Well, great hit! And that is wildly off target.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Seedorf. Thuram. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a little off target. Martinez. Thuram. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Rivaldo. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Roberto Carlos. Di Marco. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack.
Shot at goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Cafu. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mkhitaryan. And here's Cruyff. Martinez is in third place in the scoring charts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Passes short and sharp, and that's gone loose. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Forwards and with intent. Pirlo. Great position here. There will be a throw-in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
DiMarco. Dumfries. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Barella. Ah, that's a fine interception. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Plenty to aim at here. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pirlo.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if it hits one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! It's been blocked. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. Bastoni. Oh, easy pickings there. Seedorf. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's the chance to counter. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That is a brilliant interception. Aims beyond. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That is good pressure, just
La
hounded him off
fluenza di
it.
quest'oggi è di 80.607 7 spettatori.
Oh, what has happened here? And that is going out for a goal kick. Time then for the first substitution of the
Sostituzione per
game.
l'Inter.
Yeah, they're looking for some
Numero
imagination,
32.
and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Maldini proves too strong. And it's Pirlo. Rivaldo. Pirlo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mkhitaryan. Barella.
Oh, really well played.
Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ashlani. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Seedorf. That's Maldini. Seedorf. And it's Thuram. Pressing high and with purpose. Mkhitaryan. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 94. Numero 2. Lasciano il campo per
Almost
il numero
75
9,
minutes on the
il
clock
numero
now.
11.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that has been cleared. Mkhitaryan.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thuram. It's Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. Martinez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He could be in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Martinez. And Martinez! And the lead stays intact, just.
Martinez was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Cleared without hesitation. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Look at the space here.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Ronaldinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Ci saranno
And
3
that could set him on his
minuti di
way.
recupero.
This could be their final throw of the dice. In for a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pirlo. Has a look and plays it forward. Seedorf. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is that. So the perfect end to the season, the feel-good culmination around which the supporters can gather with appreciation.